Welcome to this Windows and Computer channel, and this is a quick video, part 2 basically of what you need to do and the upgrade to Windows 10 from Windows 7 if that is what you wish to do at some point. Now, we talked about the importance of backups. Make sure that you back up your files. We talked about the importance of making sure you can go back to Windows 7 somehow, either with a Windows 7 disk, reinstall disk, either with a recovery disk that your computer might have, or just make sure that you've got a recovery partition that you can use to go back. Because, just in case things go wrong, one of the things that's very important is that you'll be able to at least go back to the old operating system if something just isn't right. These are big steps, and having somebody that knows what he's doing, having an expert with you is a great idea, because this will ensure that you do it right and that, you're not going to go crazy with a computer that doesn't work well. Then you've got a recovery for Windows 7, you've backed up your files. The other step is do a recovery disk or USB drive with the latest version of Windows 10. So what changed from Windows 7 to Windows 10 is that you can easily download a disk or a image of Windows 10 to have the possibility of installing with. And this is a cool thing because it makes it much easier now to actually upgrade without having to go buy a disk or anything. Now, the latest version we are right now is October 2018 update, and the tool that I'm going to show you actually always gives you the latest version available. So as of today, March 1st, 2019, of course we are February 28th, but I'll kind of use the March 1st thing because we're a new month tomorrow. We are at the October 2018 update, version 1809, which is good, and they fixed all the bugs, so you don't have to worry about everything that you might have heard about it. And you head to, of course, and I'll post the link to this website in the description below the video, to this page, which is the Download Windows 10 page. There's an Update Now button, but I don't recommend that you go from here on Windows 7. It's better to possibly do a clean install, especially from Windows 7, to make sure that everything is all right. You will go and click Download Tool Now, and this tool that you'll run will give you the little Windows setup file that you have here. It's actually what we call the media recovery tool. It is the tool that will actually, media creation tool. It is the tool that you will use to create yourself either a USB drive with Windows 10 on it or a DVD. A USB drive is fun because it's much faster in the setup, but a DVD will work fine. And in some cases, depending on how the computer is configured, you might actually need a DVD rather than a USB drive. Sometimes some computers, and the way that they are actually, they have their own settings and their own protections. Sometimes don't want to boot off of a USB drive. So here you will actually choose Create Installation Media, USB flash drive, DVD, or ISO, and click Next. What you need to do is choose the correct version. Now, by default, it should technically understand what version you want to move to. So it's going to give you a suggestion of which one you should choose. But if you are not sure, you can, of course, once again, ask somebody that knows about it. But by default, it usually kind of chooses the correct way here to do things. And then you click Next. You will then actually use a USB flash drive. You need a drive that at least 8 GB of space, or you can download the image and create a DVD later if you wish to do so. This is what you're going to do depending on the option that you want to have. So create that installation media. Have somebody, once again, that knows what he's doing help you out to create the drives. And you know what? Test it out before doing anything. You can actually boot from the Windows 10 install without installing anything, which means that you'll be testing out if it at least works. And from there, once again, you'll be able to do a little something to actually update your PC. So make sure you have your recovery for Windows 7 in case things go bad. Make sure you got a recovery for Windows 10. That will actually help you stay a safe, pretty much in the safe zone of you can at least have your computer back up and working again if something goes wrong. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, and the link to this page is in the description below the video.